A deadly Russian missile and drone attack struck Kiev early today, killing 3 first responders and causing widespread damage. Russia launched a heavy missile and drone barrage on the Ukrainian capital, Kiev, in the early hours of today. Ukrainian officials confirmed 3 people were killed, all first responders who rushed to the scene of an initial strike. Video released by Ukraine's emergency services showed paramedics carrying the wounded on stretchers and loading them into ambulances. The barrage triggered powerful explosions that were felt across the country. The Kremlin has dismissed U.S. President Donald Trump's comments comparing the war in Ukraine to a playground fight, calling the conflict an existential issue for Russia. The Kremlin said today that the war in Ukraine is a matter of national survival, rejecting remarks by Donald Trump, who likened the conflict to a fight between children in a park. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said the situation involves Russia's national interests, its future, and the security of its people. He added that while Trump is entitled to his view, for Moscow the war goes far beyond any trivial analogy. Despite the criticism, Peskov welcomed continued dialogue with the United States, emphasizing the importance of maintaining communication channels. Russia has deployed 20 warships and cruise missiles in Baltic Sea drills running parallel to NATO's Baltops 25 exercises. Russia's defense ministry said Friday the 20 naval vessels, including 4 armed with sea-based caliber cruise missiles capable of striking targets up to 1,500 kilometers away, have been deployed in ongoing military drills in the Baltic Sea. The exercises, which began May 27th, also include 25 aircraft, ground-based cruise missile launchers, and around 3,000 personnel from the Baltic and Northern fleets, as well as Russian air and land forces. The Russian maneuvers are running in parallel with NATO's Baltops 25 drills based out of Rostock, Germany, and scheduled from June 3rd to the 21st. Ukraine's military launched preemptive strikes on Russian airfields and fuel reserves in Saratov and Ryazan regions overnight. According to Ukraine's General Staff, the attacks targeted key military infrastructure ahead of an anticipated large-scale Russian offensive. The strike included airfields and fuel storage facilities in the central Russian regions of Saratov and Ryazan. Ukraine has avoided hitting energy targets in Russia since mid-March, following a US-brokered pause. One of the last such strikes was a drone attack on the Tuapse oil refinery in March that caused a 3-day fire. The Ukrainian Defense Forces described the operation as a preemptive measure to disrupt Russian military capabilities.